Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south, more specifically, Barboursville, West Virginia. Now, a few months ago, I traveled to Cave City, Kentucky, and visited the abandoned amusement park, Funtown Mountain. I won't get into all the details, but the park was destroyed by its owner. He trashed the place, and there was a lot of very strange things throughout the rubble of all the stuff that he had trashed. One of the most interesting things was the original animatronics from a animatronic band known as the Rockafire Explosion. Now you see, if you went to Showbiz Pizza in the 80s, or early 80s I believe, they had an animatronic band that performed. This was later replaced by the Chuck E. Cheese band. That's actually the one I remember because they had the Chuck E. Cheese band playing when I was a kid and I went to Chuck E. Cheese. But it turns out those characters were actually not owned by Showbiz Pizza. They were owned by a private company in Orlando, Florida. And so after they pulled out, they were able to set up shows for private companies. And here at Billy Bob's Wonderland at Barboursville, West Virginia, they have what I believe may be the last public performance of the Rockafire Explosion. I know a lot of people have private collections where they have the animatronics set up in private locations. I think this might be the last public showing. I could be wrong about that. I'm sure people will let me know. And that's one thing I have discovered, and I had the video with those animatronics in it. They have a huge fan base. You would think that they were like the Rolling Stones, the Beatles or something. They have that rabid of a fan base of people who saw them as children and still love and adore them. So let's go check out this show. It might be good. Oh wow, check out that flaming West Virginia. That is awesome. Start. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Is moonshine still?
Well, gee, that would be nice. They're not talking about you. They do not want your autograph, and neither does anybody else. Somebody please close the curtains on this nerd. I can't even stand to look at it. Wonderful idea there. Mitz.
What?
People like Michael Jackson, they get a costume for autographs all the time. Hey, has anyone seen Michael's new video?
Check out his hand. Seriously mangled. I don't mean to be super critical or anything, but it's like his feet are all messed up. There's like an air compressor hose just laying out in front of the stage. An excessive amount of moonshine on the stage for a kids show. Oh, those animatronics are in some rough shape. They probably need a good once over, but it's good that they're still out there. I mean, that ain't the Country Bear Jamboree, that's for sure. But you know, there's kids in there seem to really enjoy the show, so still entertaining families after all these years. For quite a while, I believe you couldn't really hear what they were saying over the air compressors. The air compressors are actually louder than the music, so it's difficult to make out what they were singing. But I do believe that they were talking about Thriller being a new hit song. I remember watching Thriller in my high chair. So, the older show. I wonder if this establishment, I wonder if this was used to be a Showbiz Pizza or dates that far back. But I don't know. Good to see it still working. Maybe not so great that they are in a little bit of a rough shape. So appreciate you guys watching. Come out here to Billy Bob's Wonderland in Barboursville, West Virginia, and check out one of the last performances of the Rockafire explosion. If you'd like to send me a few dollars on Patreon, I'd be happy to send you postcards while I'm on my journeys. I also sell t-shirts. Those links are down below. And like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. Holy crap, look at this giant sinkhole in their parking lot. That looks dangerous.